Viajamos a Australia para conocer a un hombre que hoy ya es toda una leyenda. Peter Brock, el rey de la montaña de Bathurst.
When he first appeared at Bathurst in 1969 to join the new Monaro factory team, it was clear he was something special. A new star from Hurstbridge, Victoria, discovered by the wily Harry Firth to challenge the established order of the day. The Gagan brothers, Fred Gibson, Barry Seaton, Kevin Bartlett and others. His first win for Holden came in 1972, a crushing victory for the new Holden Tirana XU1 over arch-rival Alan Moffat's Falcon GTHO. The battle between Brock and Moffat became legendary. The emotional, tough-talking Canadian driving for the Blue Oval head-to-head with Australia's golden boy firmly entrenched in the lion's den. Brock's victories mostly came at Moffat's expense. The first win in 1972 started a chain of 9 Bathurst crowns, 9 Sandown wins, 3 Australian Touring Car Championships, and led to the mantle of Peter Perfect. Brock joined Bradman and Brabham as icons in Australian sport. Despite hanging up his helmet in 1997, Brock couldn't quench the fire in his belly for one more Bathurst win. Mount Panorama exudes a magnetic aura, drawing you back for the challenge year after year. The costs can be high, but the victories are unique. At 58 years of age and 34 years after his first Bathurst appearance, Brock is back where he started, Monaro mounted and with a stellar cast of co-drivers hell-bent on delivering Peter his perfect 10. The Bathurst 24-hour endurance race, a truly international event. A battle for the world's fastest road cars in a race against time itself. Man muscling the mountain, Monaro monstering the world, the maestro mastering the odds.
Three or 4 drivers per car in the race stats, a maximum of 3 hours per driver in each car, 1 hour between, they must have at least 1 hour rest between the driving stints, total driving time per driver, a maximum of 9 hours.
Well, let's see how we're going to shape up this year. The safety car will pull off to pit lane and we will be underway at race pace. The 2 Holden Monaros side by side, already starting to get a bit push and shove alongside each other. Let's see how it's going to be at the end of lap 1. The Mosler sitting back there on the second row of the grid. We are standing by for a real racing start.
Nathan Pretty and Peter Brock side by side, then the sensational BMW M3 GDR, then the Mosler, then of course it's the Fitzgerald Falcon Tyres Porsche coming down to take the green flag and signal the start at race speed of the second 24-hour endurance race live from Mount Panorama, Bathurst.
And it's going to be Nathan Pretty who dives into the lead at Shell Corner. Peter Brock goes second, third is John Bow, Martin Short fourth as they climb a mountain straight for the first time, and the Mosler and the BMW side by side, but Martin Short just powers ahead there.
Yeah, Martin Short really got the power down exceptionally well out of Shell Corner, really got the horsepower working in his advantage, moves up into third spot, and the Fitzgerald car, the Porsche in the mix as well.
45 cars in this race, folks. Watch the yellow and black Lamborghini coming through now with a green and blue Porsche alongside. That's the car to watch, the car that we thought would take pole position from the Monaros. It didn't. We had one dry qualifying session, then a wet qualifying session. The Lamborghini had problems in the first session. They had to change the radiator. We really don't know the true race speed of this car.
You heard Gary Rogers taking them off the leash, and aren't we grateful that he did so?
Absolutely. Full credit to Gary Rogers Motorsport and Holden for letting these 2 boys run it cleanly and fairly right to the end as they come down through Coates Hire. Oh, look at the slow traffic. Peter Boylan's BMW, the class leader in Class D with Rick Bates behind the wheel at the moment. And Murphy on the brakes. Tander still reading the traffic beautifully with him. They wrap up the Tomlinson, Toyota Altezza as well. There goes Murphy through. Tander's still there. He's lost absolutely nothing.
But this is where he could make the move. They're onto Conrod Straight for the last time. We've got 13 seconds to go. The checkered flag will be out this time. Slippery surface flag as well. Another variable to add in on the last lap. But Murphy looking a little bit stronger. There's what, 2-3 lengths possibly between the two as they go to the chase for the last time. It's going to be a Monaro 1-2. But which way is it going to go? Is Is it going to be the 05 or the 427, Craig Denyer?
Well, there we go. Tander's got to make his move now. He's got to play the hand. Murphy's got him covered. With 24 hours about to tick over, the first car to cross the line, once the 24-hour clock has moved through, will take the win. It's Murphy with Tander right behind him against slow traffic, forcing Tander out wide. They come through VIP for the last time. We're looking at Greg Murphy in 05. He takes the win. He gives Peter Brock the perfect 10. Can you believe it?
The Bathurst 24 hours has been bigger, better and Brock. Peter Brock wins that in 05 with Greg Murphy, Jason Bright and Todd Kelly.
What a fight, folks. What a fight. A great clean fight between Greg Murphy and Garth Tander right to the end, Grant Boyden. What a race.
Oh, you couldn't ask for a better finish. The two Holden side by side, the Holden Monaros, and they're going to do a lap of victory almost, making their way down into pit lane now. Let's go to pit lane. Here's Grant Denyer.
Peter Brock, 10 out of 10. How does it feel?
Fantastic. I tell you what, we were smiled upon by the guys today, because I noticed on that last corner on the last lap there was a yellow flag, and I thought, Tandy, you can have a go, mate. But you know, that was fantastic, yeah.
The heart in the mouth. We look at the traffic that came into play, the stalled car, in the cutting, so much to come into play.
Oh, yes, and I was sitting back there with Jason Bright, and we both agreed that we couldn't have a better man behind the wheel than Greg Murphy, because he was going to do it. There's no doubt about that.
Them that sky shall get, them that's not shall lose. That's got his own.
Tu opinión nos interesa. Si tienes algo que decirnos, envíanos un mail. Esperamos tus sugerencias.